Sorry, y'all. I am late. Got involved in a conversation with a friend. Oh, boy. So let's shuffle cards. Let's see. Oop. Is anyone coming? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Hi, Denise. I will give a few more minutes before I start the reading. And this is a what's next reading because I feel like Sagittarius is very much in this mode of moving forward, which means we're bringing things to a close as well. Fall equinox and all that. And look at this on the bottom. Conflict reversed with new beginnings. I know. I feel like even personally, I've been closing out a cycle with someone. Oop, what is all this mess? Okay. So we're doing what's next. I'm waiting for members to show up too so that I can do their message, but I go live every Wednesday. So let's give it a few minutes and shuffle the cards for Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, death is on the bottom. We are seriously closing something out. Wow. There is definitely this huge energy of closing out and bringing better things in. Wow. Okay. Okay, so let's shuffle the tarot. Hi, Jeff. What's up in your world? Are you feeling completion energy, Jeff? Because I'm feeling it. I've been stressed out all morning. I had to get myself together. I feel like I feel the shift in energy happening. And I don't know who else feels energy, but I do. And this isn't even like, I can feel specific people's energy, but this isn't even that. This feels like a major shift in energy, getting ready for this fall equinox. Oh, a week off. How about that? That is fabulous. You're having a staycation? Well, I'm going to do what's closing out and what's next. And I've already gotten like kind of a view of there is a cycle closing out. So I don't know if you noticed, but even in the readings, like there are some new energies coming in, but I feel like they're coming in slowly, for sure, you know. And I think some people are kind of in a negative flow. I have noticed an influx of negative comments, and just FYI, I don't answer them. I do not, you know. If readings aren't for you, they're just not for you. It's not necessary to let me know. You know? I'm going out tonight. A friend is coming and taking me to dinner. I've already said I think I want to get drunk. But anyways, you know, I'm not so spiritual that I don't drink. I definitely drink. I've seen some spiritualists say that you shouldn't drink, you should completely eat healthy, you should only eat clean foods in order to manage your energy. You know, it's like I don't agree with all that. I don't. I think you should manage your energy appropriately. But I tend to think that has to do more with your environment than anything else. Okay. I mean, since there's 5 people here, I guess I'll do it. I was waiting for Diana to show up and that other person. I think they're called October Wind. Oh no. Oh no, there's the Knight of Cups on the bottom. Jesus. Ooh. Hi, Sherry. Oh, so you're feeling the shift, Sherry? Because I feel like we're closing out something. And I will tell you, if you watched my morning reading, it was like, I was so confused by it. Yeah, girl, you want to see this? I'm getting ready to do a reading for what's closing out and what's next. And on the bottom of the deck, for me, it means different things to different people. But for me, it typically means what's rising. Okay. Um, Meaning it's not coming in right now. But I do feel like there may be someone new here. Because we're seeing the Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, the Page of Wands, and the King of Cups. Oh, boy. I feel like for some you might be moving away from an energy that was just kind of, this can particularly sit in someone who comes in and out of your life. There definitely is a moving away from that to something more mature, which is interesting because you have a Knight of Cups and a King of Cups here with the Page of Wands. So, and it's someone who puts more effort in. So I like that. I mean, if we're talking about romance, if we're not talking about romance, that could be really following your heart in things, especially in terms of things you're working on, you know, dreams coming together, you know, and it may be dreams you didn't really even see coming. So let's see what's closing out. And I'm seeing the same energies. Well, hello, Stephen. How are you? On every deck. There's definitely a cycle closing out. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you what's here. Okay. Conflict is reversed with new beginnings and present power, which is very much Leo energy. Okay. So it's really kind of, you're really calling power in, and kind of getting away, it's okay, from any conflict, wherever it is that you have conflict in your life, there's a sense of there being a new beginning. And this isn't reconciliation or anything like that. This is about calling your own power in. So if there were situations in which you allowed for your power to be taken from you, or situations took your power from you, there is a sense that that is ending. That's ending. And, to be honest, for the next 2 years, we are going to be mostly about ourselves. You're going to see a lot of that with what's going on with the nodes. Thank you. With what's going on with the nodes, the North Node being in Aries, we're very self-motivated right now, which also means single, y'all. We're pushing forth our own agenda and putting ourselves first. And I feel like this might come to play in terms of family as well. Okay? That I love, love, love. Hi, Kathleen. You're going to have to give me some feedback. You don't have to do it in the live, girl. But we're really pushing ourselves forward. And I know for me and Jeff, we're in our nodal return. And so it's going to be really live and on time for us. And it's actually a good thing, because what we're seeing is we're pushing forth our own goals. Our own goals. We're not so worried about other people or other people's concerns or what other people want. We're very worried about what we want, because, Libra's in the South Node. Okay. So, Libra, if you have a Libra South Node, I have a Libra South Node. So it's kind of a balancing of giving to others and giving to ourselves. So we're really going to be pushing forth personal goals. You're going to see a lot of people single. I mean, I hate saying that because I do love readings all the time, but you're going to see a lot of people single. And probably Leo, the Venus retrograde kind of forced that. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. I know, Kathleen, maybe it wasn't exactly what you were hoping for, but even the truth is good. Okay, so let's get on with it and see what cycle is closing. Because there definitely is. And what's interesting, oh, I just got a chill. What's interesting for Sagittarius, Jeff, do you want to know how long I've been single? Like, honestly, I'm getting ready to tell you. I've been single for 7 years. 7 years. I mean, I've dated, but I've been single for 7 years. I haven't been in a relationship. And I feel like it takes as long as it takes, right? Because I went through a divorce 7 years ago, and I really needed to change some things. Oh, actually 55. Okay, let's get back. I get so easily distracted because I'm a Sagittarius. I actually don't, Jeff. But here's what I know, and this is very much the flow for Aries North Node and Libra South Node. Libra South Node people like us have the tendency to give everything. We sacrifice everything for relationships, and on some level, we believe that we can only be successful in relationships. So what we have had to learn is that that's not true, that we can be successful on our own, and kind of, because you know how you're supposed to think about relationships as something that adds value to you, right? Adds value. But a Libra South Node literally sacrifices themselves for others. And it's usually in the interest of harmony, but what winds up happening is that we work for love. And so, well, all Sagittarians do that. We can't date someone we're not friends with. We can't do it. We have to have the connection before we do it. But so what I'm saying, oh, well, yeah, I was married for 12 years. So I needed to heal from that. I needed to, on a personal level, not that y'all need to know my personal life, but I needed to heal from that belief that I only find success when I'm with someone. And so I needed to heal from that. I've dated. I mean, I just haven't found, you know, that's true. I don't know. Exactly my point, Jeff. Exactly my point. Like I was with my first husband. Yes, there's been more than one. When I was 19. So I literally believe in like the last 20 years or more than that. I've only been single for a year, and this is the longest time I've been single. I've learned how to be single. Doesn't mean I've been without connection. I've had kind of uh, I don't know, a thing. I have a twin flame connection, but now I feel like I'm in the space now where I'm ready. But I also feel the challenge for Sagittarius is understanding that we don't conform to tradition. And I feel like that's hard for Sagittarius. I feel like something about it has to be different. And we also have to keep in check our expectations because Sagittarius has high expectations. So let's see what cycle is closing so we can see what's next. Do you want to know what they really find intimidating, Jeff? In my opinion, this is what I feel that most people find intimidating about Sagittarius is our confidence. Well, hi, Ty. We have a natural confidence. It's not to say we don't struggle at all with self-esteem or confidence, but what we put forth is a natural confidence. And like we give off this air like we don't need anyone. Like we're just going to do what we want regardless. And we do believe that. We do believe that, but we actually want a person. We actually want a person to do that with us. We just don't, you're just not going to hold us back in any way. But I feel as if our confidence, our natural confidence does irritate some people. And I recently saw that Sagittarius is the most, like we're the best at regulating our emotions and mastering our emotions. And I feel like that a lot of times is why we don't work well with water signs. Yet I am so attracted to water signs because I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. Scorpio rules my 7th house and my 8th house and a lot of other things. So yeah. But I also have a lot of fire in my chart. So let's see what cycle is ending. Oh, this wanted to be seen. What cycle is ending for Sagittarius? Ooh. What cycle is ending for Sagittarius? I don't know if that's true, Jeff. I just know that we're good at managing emotions. That's about self-mastery, A lot of people hurt a lot of people. I don't think they necessarily hurt us more than then, you know. Oh, so you got water too. It can be challenging at times. Okay, what cycle is ending? I feel like there's been this feeling of being trapped. Okay. And it might actually be, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be other people that have made you feel that way. But like kind of, okay, I'm going to show you. Oh, it's definitely family conflict is an issue for some people. I don't. Like, people have said to me before, maybe you notice it in my energy in the readings, that I really don't, they don't see Sagittarius in me because I don't go off and I don't do confrontation. I'm actually very calm, and I don't know why exactly. So confinement is here. Fury is here. Bully and indulgence. I just feel like Sagittarius, maybe you feel confined by the people around you, like, because there, it was also there in the morning reading. Kind of this figuring out who's for you and who's not for you. And there's certain people that may be around you that is particularly want to tell you what to do, right? Want to tell you what you should do. And there's a sense of wanting to break free from that because you don't really want to have confrontation. You just want to have joy, right? You just want to be with people who make you feel good. And so that's a cycle that's ending. That's nice. Right. I think that, first of all, Sagittarius doesn't like people to see their flaws. We don't ever tell people when we're going through a hard time. I just had this conversation with a friend today who happens to be a Pisces, so you know, they don't keep their feelings to themselves, but I do. Yeah. But I also have some techniques for that, y'all. I haven't actually started that extra channel yet, but I'm going to soon. Okay. So what's next for Sagittarius? What's next for Sagittarius? What's next for Sagittarius? What is next for Sagittarius? If things haven't been going well, that's about to change. Victim mentality is here, like kind of that energy of like, we all know what victim mentality is, like everything's done to me, or why me, why me, why me? Why does this always happen? There's a sense of you're getting help, particularly in matters of career, because professional assistance, this could also mean if you could actually be stepping into more of a counseling role with people. Because there's definitely a sense that Sagittarius definitely helps people to be more positive. And for some, if you are feeling that, if you're feeling low or you're feeling like things just aren't going your way, you could be seeking out professional assistance for healing. For healing. I hope y'all watch my 3-month reading. I don't usually do those. So let's see what's changing. I am a counselor. I think on the whole, we help people to feel better, you know? So it may be some actually, you know, actually making that happen. Or some people could be seeking counseling for healing. Professional counseling. I'm actually a certified spiritual coach. Yeah, I think we're good at that. So let's see what Spirit wants us to know about what's next. I feel like I'm like losing focus here. Well, here's the thing about my personal readings and really all readings. I'm not trying to I'm really not trying to drag people, you know. I feel like it's pretty like unethical, you know, to just deliver bad news and not help people, you know. And I'm not, you know, saying anything about anyone out there, you know, but I feel like as readers, as spiritual creators or whatever, coaches, we have a responsibility to offer guidance and assistance. You can't just tell someone something without also trying to help them. That's what I think. Okay, but you know, maybe that's a me thing. Maybe that's a me thing. Okay, so let's take a look at what's next with the tarot. Changes coming in, whatever. Sometimes the energy's off, some, you know. Like, I know for me, I don't like to do readings during full moons. And that full moon in Pisces was horrendous. Okay. Ooh. Uh-oh. Could be working out something with someone from the past. Now, that doesn't mean reconciliation. It just means completing a healing cycle. Jupiter's all over everything lately. Okay. So what's next for Sagittarius? What's next for Sagittarius? What's next for Sagittarius? Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. What's next for Sagittarius? God. Yeah, just hearing leaving well enough alone. What's next for Sagittarius? What's next for Sagittarius? One more card for Sagittarius, please. So Temperance is here. Divine timing. Hi, Sam. Divine timing. Okay, but also this is definitely being gentle with yourself, bringing things into balance for yourself, right? Because we are temperance, and that definitely says, and temperance is looking at justice. I feel like Sagittarius. Why is temperance here? You may have created a story, Sag, in your mind about, definitely for some, about, oh, okay. Definitely for some about like reconciliation or coming together with a certain person. And it kind of is like you have created this story in your head, right? Which has really stressed you out. And you know that you have to let that narrative go, okay, with the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords reversed. You may really also just have to let this hope go. In order to focus on your own balance, you're making this decision, okay? Just this. You're making this decision, and the reason I say that is because the Nine of Wands is here. And this is a decision to pull your energy back, you know, to pull your energy back. And look, I was just talking about Aries with the Emperor, like, bring more of the focus back to you. And the Queen of Wands is on the bottom with the World, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Lovers. You're definitely you're coming together with someone. You may even meet someone new. And definitely someone who takes you in a direction that you weren't expecting to take. Two of Wands to the Three of Wands, like that is fabulous. Like, and when, you know, because we're seeing the Queen of Wands and the journey between the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, right? And so this is someone who is your passionate equal. I mean, it can mean a fire sign, it doesn't have to, you know, but this is someone who is coming into your future. And I feel like this is because you decide to move forward. This is because you decide to have a new cycle, you know. And it's interesting because the Lovers is on the bottom with the Moon, the Four of Swords. Like, there is definitely someone, and this won't be for everyone, but there's someone in your past, possibly, who has been holding on to you, who is still holding on to you. But I kind of feel like you're realizing now that any hope of being with that person doesn't serve you right now. As a matter of fact, all it does is stand in your way, because the Empress is here with the Six of Swords. It's time for new things. It's time to move on from the past, especially with the Ten of Wands being here. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're making that decision. You're making the decision to, you know, and even if this isn't someone specifically that you see, it could be you too, really making steps, taking steps to lead yourself forward and to have a new vision. So even if this isn't about love for you, this is definitely about having a new vision for the future. And it kind of says that some past vision you might have had is disappearing, And so that can mean whatever it does for you. And it's funny because the Emperor and the Empress is here. And so there definitely, for some, this may be regarding a twin flame journey that you've been on. But I kind of feel like there's a sense that this is not who you're supposed to be with. It may really feel like it, but that's actually a healing journey. And so, like this King of Wands, maybe doesn't feel like as much as the other thing, but it's something that's better for you. It's something that's better for you. So there's a big sense of definitely people, Sagittarians, moving on to the future and not holding on. Even if you feel like you've healed from heartbreak, there's always, those people can stay in our energy. And I feel like even if you feel someone is staying in your energy, and there definitely is someone holding on to your energy and not letting go, they can be there, but that doesn't mean that you have to be there. Okay? Because we can't, I know people believe that we can cut cords with people, but we actually can't. We can't cut cords with people. We can choose not to engage with that energy. But someone can still be attached to your energy, but they can't harm you because you're more focused on moving towards the future. And I feel also moving forwards, thank you, Winnie, I appreciate that. Moving forwards to people who you feel like you have more in common with. Anything else? And it's hard, when we've had that major connection, it's tough. Yes, indeed. I hear you. It is hard. And because I don't think we ever totally let people go. I think that we just find a place for them. And it's really important to understand that in healing. I mean, I think that this whole concept of just move on is ridiculous. You don't just move on. You're welcome. You find a place for it. Jeff, find a place for it. So anything else Sagittarius needs to know before I go, because I've been here too long. Anything else? Oh, here's the past. Knight of Pentacles. This is slowly rebuilding. With the Knight of Pentacles, you're getting on a new path. You're approaching a new path. This could also be, something financially that you're approaching that's completely different. Because with the Four of Pentacles, you're definitely building a new foundation here with the Knight of Pentacles. And it's interesting because the universe is favoring it. And the universe is saying with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups, they're definitely giving you a message. Okay? They're telling you for right now, Sagittarius, focus on what you're building. Okay? Focus on planting seeds for what you're building right now. Right? And to just because the universe is favoring that. The universe is favoring the Knight of Pentacles. They're favoring you being on a different path. But at the same time, it's not like the past isn't there, and it's not like it won't have an opportunity to come back around in a better way. But what they're telling you is you have to be on your own path right now. The Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups keeps telling you that it's possible even that the past can return in a better way in time. But now is not the time. Now is definitely not the time. With the Five of Cups and the Star, it's time to let the past go and focus on where you're going, not where you've been. And so, like, if you have a soulmate, even a past soulmate, that you're wanting to return, they can't come back right now. It cannot return to you right now because this needs to happen. Okay? I said what I said. Six of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Like, what you're realizing is that you have to move forward. You have to move forward. So there's always a possibility that that can come back around later, when it can be more positive. Because with the Six of Cups, we are thinking about good stuff. We're thinking about good memories. We're thinking about making things better. And to be honest, it's time to focus more on where you're going and not where you've been. So it's possible, that if you're wanting someone to come back, they may come back later. But the universe is telling you now is not the right time. Now is not the right time. It's time to make plans for the future. Two of Wands, but the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands. The Three of Wands, that's why this new cycle hasn't happened. And so that's what they're telling you. They're telling you to take a new path, call your power back, okay? And don't worry about what's next. I mean, don't worry about it. You'll figure it out as you go, honestly. It's time to stop allowing something, especially an ending, to keep you prisoner. Let it go. Get out of your head. Get out of your head, because transformation is here. Transformation is here, and it's time for you to have a new vision. Okay? And Judgment was also there too. So that's really saying, sure, if this is meant to be together, if it can come back together in a better way, then it may happen. Or you may decide that you don't want that at all, right? Because of the Ace of Cups. Because of the Ace of Cups. It could be that what that allows for is something new to come in. And so you were supposed to open yourself up to new possibilities. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate that. So, I mean, that's not everyone is holding on to the past. I mean, I get that. Before anybody attacks me in the comments, not everyone is, but I feel like for a lot of people, they may be hanging on to something working out and not understanding how the nodes are working in their life, that it's time for you to forge a new path. If it's meant to come back, it will come back, period. Hi, Julia. Yeah, right. Right. But the Six of Cups is really, like, the Six of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune is really positive. It is really things turning around, and the Wheel of Fortune is really about our journey. It's about growth, right? It's about learning the lesson. It's about letting change to come in. But, especially for those wanting something from the past to come in, it can't. Not right now. You do long distance, Bob? I don't entertain long distance connections. That's how I feel about it. Just seems impossible to me. Maybe I should, right? So let's see what new things are coming before I ixnay out of here. What new things are coming to Sagittarius? What new things are on their way? What new... Seven of Pentacles, something you've been waiting for. What? That's a change in direction, too. What new things are coming towards Sagittarius? What new things are coming towards... Oh boy. Okay. That's so funny that you said that, Bob. I'll show you why in a second. New things for Sagittarius. All right. Seven of Pentacles. The Two of Cups. The Two of Wands. And the Six of Swords. Could be new love here. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. I just keep getting caught in the vortex here. Seven of Pentacles. Because the Seven of Pentacles sometimes has to do with a delay. Oh. Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Why the Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords. Two of Wands. Definitely letting someone go. The Two of Wands with the Three of Swords. Right? Oh, wow. And this is something. There could be a new connection coming in. And I feel like for some, you've held back from a connection and love, basically because something didn't work out, because you've tried and it didn't work out. And there is a sense of wanting or being afraid to get hurt. Okay, being afraid to take a chance with someone. But it does look like you're doing it. Why is the Six of Swords here? Could be someone at a distance, too. No offense, Bob. Six of Swords. Six. Yeah, I feel like, and this is new thing that's coming, right? This is something new that's coming that you're not really sure whether you want to take a chance on it because you don't want to get hurt. So, you know, it may actually be someone at a distance, Six of Swords. But also there's a sense of being comfortable where you're at right now, right? With the Four of Pentacles. So this could be a difficult decision. Two of Swords with the Four of Wands. Do I do it or do I not do it? You don't know. You don't. Four of Swords. I don't know. I need to think about it. You might. You definitely might. With the Star being here. But there may still be a need to get over something. I don't know. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope that was clear. I don't know. I just don't feel like messages are coming out clearly today. But I'm so glad that you came, and thank you for all of the support. I really appreciate it. Toodles.